Hello, Leo. This is Flower Mantra Tarot, and I'm here to do your weekly reading for the 26th to October 2nd. Thank you for joining me. You will know if this reading is for you within the first minute because it will resonate once you get into it. If it doesn't resonate, check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs, and sometimes that gives you a better overview of all your energies that are surrounding you right now. Again, this is Leo's reading for September 26th to October 2nd. Leo, I do want to remind you that the only way to donate to the channel or to receive a personal reading is the links in the description box. That is the only way. I will not contact anyone, and I do not have social media. So please do not respond to anyone reaching out. It's not me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Please show me, Leo, the 26th through the 2nd. Please show me, Leo, the 26th through the 22nd. All right, Leo, 26th through the 2nd, 26th through the 2nd. I'm going to try to make sure you can see all of these, Leo. And then we are going to go ahead and pull the clarifying cards. Leo, I do read intuitively, which is why I always make sure that you can see the cards that I have pulled. But I do read the cards, but I also will use my intuition for what I feel the cards are saying. So each reading, the card meanings change a little bit, not drastically. But if you start watching more of my videos, you'll notice depending on like what card it's being clarified with or what position it's in, I get a different energy around that card. So just fair warning, I do read intuitively, so you might be like, oh, that's not what that card means. For me, in the energy that I'm receiving, that my intuition and spirits are guiding me to, is what I go off of, okay? Please give me clarifying cards for Leo. Please give me clarifying cards for Leo, the 26th through the 2nd. Please give me clarifying cards for Leo, 26th through the 22nd to the 2nd, 26th to the 2nd. Clarifying cards for Leo. And for these clarifying cards, Leo, they may come out reversed, but I only read them in the upright. So I do want to let you know before I get too into the reading. That way you're like, oh, she's flipping the card around. She's changing the meaning of it. I don't read my clarifying cards from this specific deck in the reverse. And then we're going to go ahead and pull an oracle card that's going to give us the overall energy once we are done here. Please give me an oracle card. Feel free to fast forward through these bits. I always want to show you that I shuffle and lay them out so that you guys can see I don't like pre-lay them out or anything like that. Leo, 26th to the 2nd. Please show me Leo, 26th to the 2nd. Just one, please. Just one, 26th through the 22nd. Thank you. And we'll read on that card at the end of the reading. Okay, let's get into it, Leo. Okay. In position 1, this is going to be your current energy. We have the Tower, and it's being clarified by 3 of Pentacles. This feels like right now you're having a really I'm getting some of you are feeling this right now, while others of you are about to feel this. Like your current energy is that you could be picking it up, but you're not consciously aware of it because it hasn't happened, but it is in your energy. I'm getting like a drastic change regarding 3 of Pentacles is typically a card of like working together to build and create. And I am getting that energy for some of you, but there's another energy that like, it's a different kind of energy. And I'm getting third party situation. That's what's going through my mind. And it might not be romantically because it is Pentacles. So it could be like at work or, you know, within your friends group, there might be some kind of disruption or something involving you and like 2 other people, like some kind of friendship, maybe like you're supposed to be building and creating something and there's some kind of disruption. Like it's not, it doesn't feel good. For some of you, it's not good, but for most of you, this third party situation, whatever like is drastically happening, it's actually supposed to help you within this third party situation is what I'm getting. Like it's actually going to be a really good drastic change. Like this is a really good drastic change for for the majority of you. Some of you, it's not. In our position 2, we have obstacles and challenges. We have our Page of Pentacles, and it's being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So that immediately makes me feel like whatever you're working on or whatever kind of relationship that this is, it could be that the rapid change or the sudden change is happening because you're feeling a lack of passion to create or to move forward with like whatever project or relationship this is. I'm really not getting like a romantic vibe when I say third party situation. I'm not getting romance. I'm just getting like it's you within a group or a project or business or friendship, but whatever it is, like it's some kind of huge momentum, like sudden change that's occurring within that circle of people with that you're with. But the challenge here is like finding the right kind of motivation to move forward with building and creating within this group. So you might be passionate about kind of starting on your own. Just as an example, you might be ready to start on your own, and at work it's like you're supposed to be on this project and build and create these things, or on your team at work, your division, whatever it is, but you're feeling like I want to break free and do it on my own, as an example here. That's not where I'm picking up energy, but like just an example of the energy that I am getting. And so because you want to be on your own so much, it's really hard for you to find the motivation to like really put into the group effort, right? So it's getting more difficult to be a part of this group and to build with this group because you're so passionate about wanting to do it on your own. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting here, is like not necessarily that you have a lack of passion in general, but you have a lack of passion when it comes to building, creating with this group. That's your challenge here, okay? In our position 3, we have what you need to focus on. We have the Queen of Swords, and it's being clarified by 7 of Wands. And so what that's letting me know is like you need to focus on your internal communication with yourself, okay? Going within to really figure things out and sort it out within yourself. The Queen of Swords is all about communication, but because it's about truthful communication at that, like very, very truthful, raw communication. And so being clarified by 7 of Wands, which in this deck, the 7 of Wands usually gives me more of like an internal seeking, almost like the Hermit card. But you're still like, it's like a passionate, energetic kind of seeking, not a solemn, isolated kind of seeking. And so what I'm getting is like what you need to focus on is having that raw communication with yourself, like really figuring out your raw truth that's internal, that maybe you're ignoring it, you're not maybe you're not in touch with what your truth is. Like maybe you think you're telling yourself the truth, but this is saying like you need to focus going internally and finding your raw truth here. In the position 4, we have your recent past. We have the 9 of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. So this lets me know there was something that in the recent past, I'm getting like there was something that you finally released, and it might have been a love offer, it might have been romantic. What I'm getting here is more like someone offered you a romantic gesture, like someone was offering you some kind of like relationship or like emotional connection or bond, something like that. And I'm feeling that in the recent past you actually rejected it, and you had no problem rejecting it. So it could have been someone that's karmic that wasn't good for you, but rejecting this did not like stress you out. It did not leave you in anxiety. You were very like almost like that inner voice that you need to focus on. It's almost like your inner voice came forward, and you felt very at peace with your decision here, and it created like a very peaceful situation for you, maybe not the other person but for yourself. Like you were very at peace with your decision here. In your position 5, we have strength. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And so it feels like your strength is that you're able to continue moving forward and building pentacles, and you're even healed enough that you could offer your pentacle to someone. It's almost like this past situation. It's saying in the strength position, this past situation, whatever love offer you let go of, your strength was being able to move forward, but in a peaceful, in a very like, because if you see like the Ace of Pentacles is sometimes about making an offer to someone. And so that's why it's kind of reaffirming that whatever happened in the past here, Source is kind of letting you know that your strength is within that situation, how you were able to recognize that maybe it wasn't for you, and so you did not get trapped into a cycle here. Maybe you were able to leave a cycle finally and reject that love offer, but you did it in a way that was still abundant for you, that was still peaceful for you, healing for you, so that you could still move forward and even offer that pentacle to someone else. So your strength is really how you were able to move past that situation and not get stuck. It could have been a karmic is what I'm kind of getting there. It definitely could have been like a karmic situation, and you kind of passed the challenge here, right? You passed the test. You were able to move forward and leave that situation in the past. And what I'm getting is that for a very, very, very few of you, this could be tied into like kind of your current situation here, where the challenge was not having the motivation or the passion to move forward within that relationship. And that's why your current energy is more of like you've received rapid change or sudden change about this connection, whatever it is. In your position 6, we have your go lay down. In your position 6, we have this is your near future. So we have the Hermit in reverse, and then we have that being clarified by the Fool. This is beautiful energy. These are 2 beautiful cards because it means you're finally coming out of that like internal seeking energy where you've kind of like isolated yourself possibly. And that's why I kind of love how with your what you need to focus on, the 7 of Wands is energetically like happily going inside. And like I said, it's not about kind of isolating yourself in the way that the Hermit is, right? So you're not like disconnecting from the world. You're not going within and isolating yourself. So this is like in your near future. So it's actually a new beginning. So you're coming out of like that kind of 7 of Wands energy where you have figured out your internal truth. You have figured out what you needed to, and now it's time to come out and have a new beginning here with the Fool card. And it might be, I'm getting like for some of you, this new beginning, you have no idea what it is or what's gonna manifest for you. I felt the need to say manifest because I feel like some of you have been focusing on manifesting, but it's almost like 2 years ago you were focusing on creating this kind of manifesting. Yeah, like 2 to 3 years ago is when I'm getting. Some of you were intently like really focused on creating something and you kind of gave up on it. But honestly, that's how manifesting works: is you put all your energy into it, you create it, you manifest it, and then you have to release it so that the universe can make it happen for you, you know. So it might be showing up 2 to 3 years later. Some of you might realize that it's not even something that you want anymore, while others of you are like, oh, thank God, I've been like patiently waiting for this and it's finally coming through. That's kind of what I'm getting with this energy here for your near future. In your position 7, we have advice and guidance. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have that being clarified by the 3 of Swords. And so I feel like your advice and guidance here is to like, you need to keep holding things close, okay? Like your emotions, keeping them in check. Like don't let whatever that past situation was with the romance or any past experiences, really anything that could really be heartbreaking to you or pull you back into like a low energy where you have to go within again. Don't let that happen. You know, keep your emotions close, keep your plans close, keep everything close. I know sometimes we like to tell other people about our plans, and what I'm getting here, I don't know why they just gave me a visualization of like a dog barking, and so maybe it's saying like, you know, don't bark like a dog, don't let everyone know where you're at and what you're doing. You need to be more strategic and be more quiet about what kind of moves you have, what's going on, and that's going to help prevent you from falling back into this 3 of Swords energy. Sometimes when we are over vocal about our successes and our happy moments, sometimes people can, you know, unintentionally even, they can be jealous of you, and that sends bad energy your way, which can affect you. And so it's kind of saying like, Leo, you need to keep some of this stuff close to your chest, keep it to yourself. And this could even literally mean keeping your heart to your chest. Maybe you're one of those Leos that are so loving and always so ready to fall in love and to be passionate, and maybe this is saying, your advice here, keep your heart close to your chest. Don't keep walking into heartbreak. Don't keep walking into situations that leave you feeling broken. If you always stay in a state, in an energy of being broken, it's hard to manifest what you want. It's hard to create that new beginning that you want, okay? In our position 8 here, we have what you're not seeing, and we have 2 of Swords. How funny is that? What you're not seeing is 2 of Swords reverse being clarified by strength. And so I feel like what you're not seeing is your own strength within this situation. And this is absolutely, the strength card is absolutely a Leo card. So what I'm getting here is what you're not seeing is that you have the strength to overcome every single obstacle, okay? 2 of Swords upright is not being able to make a decision, not knowing which way to go. Because it's in the reverse, it's letting me know like, what you're not seeing is that you are overcoming all of these obstacles, and maybe you're not stopping to you know, recognize your own strength within these situations, okay? Sometimes you have to stop and just slow down and see what you just came out of and really recognize that. And what they're showing me and what they're telling me here is to pay attention to the heart around her necklace, and that is somehow tied into this heart, okay? Again, this is the heart from your guidance, 3 of Swords. And so I'm thinking for a lot of you, it really is like you need to keep your heart to your chest, and what you're not seeing is that is going to give you the strength to move past these obstacles here, okay, Leo? You definitely have everything that you need to be in a really good position here, and to not be slowed down by indecisiveness. This is letting me know you definitely have the strength to overcome all of these challenges and obstacles. In our position 9, we have our hopes and fears. We have the 10 of Wands, and it's being clarified by the Empress. And so I feel like some of you are really fearing that going into these new not opportunities necessarily, but some of you are really fearing that like these new beginnings, or like these the ending of certain things is going to create an immense burden on you, is what I'm getting. Like you're afraid sometimes we're all afraid of a little bit of change, even if we don't admit it to ourselves. By nature, humans don't like change. And so even if you have learned to embrace it more, this is giving me more of the vibes of, they're telling me like you're almost scared of change. Okay, you're, because the Empress is all about new beginnings. You know how fertile she is, so she has all of these new beginnings happening and being created, but she's feeling weighed down by them. So that's like a clear message of almost like you're afraid of change. You're fearing what could happen with all of these changes that are happening. What's going to happen, and is it going to weigh me down? Is it going to break me? Can I handle it? That's what I'm getting for your fear here. In our final position for a potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's being clarified by the Four of Swords. Leo, I am constantly being told to look at these hearts, okay? She has a heart, and it's like she's nestled up with her heart here. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost saying your potential outcome is to stop giving your heart away. You're going to stop giving your heart away and letting people just use it and abuse it here. The Ace of Pentacles is all about offerings. Okay, that was your strength position. And the funny thing is, or I guess the ironic thing is that Ace of Pentacles was clarifying the Two of Cups in reverse here. So it's almost like you're giving, but not to a situation where you're going to get brokenhearted. And again, your potential outcome is holding on to your heart, not giving it away. Like, take time to just love yourself here. What I'm getting overall is that there's something happening within your energy that definitely involves you giving of yourself too much. And I think you might be in a situation where you're really trying to figure out, how do I move forward, and how do I'm getting like, how do I, it's almost like when you work with other people, Leo, it's really hard for you to not put your heart into those people, the project, the work, the job, whatever the situation is. It's really hard for you to not put your heart into it, okay? Because you're so passionate and loving and motivated with what you're doing. But what's happening when you're doing that is it's actually slowing you down, because all these situations are kind of letting you down, okay? They're not panning out the way that you see. Maybe someone's trying to take advantage of you. Maybe the outcome isn't what you were seeking or what you were told it would be. All the work gets put on you, Leo, or you get pushed out of the group. You know, whatever the situation or scenario is, whether it's romantic or not, what I'm getting is like, you have to learn to stop giving your all as far as sacrificing your heart to others, okay? You have to keep your heart close to you is what I'm getting. In these situations, it's going to be hard, but once you learn how to do that, Leo, that's when your true strength really shines, and these new opportunities come out for you, that are better aligned with who you are. But you have to learn to stop putting your heart on a platter, okay, Leo? Our oracle message here is mental conflict number 2. I'll go ahead and read from the book for that one. Okay. This card deals with the inability to move forward, as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There is assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Okay, Leo, so that's definitely what I was picking up on your reading here, is that you do know that you need to stop giving to some situation here. And I believe that's definitely what's causing this tower, or what will be causing this tower within your current energy, because you're feeling that lack of motivation and passion to even continue with the situation. So sometimes you just have to let things be and stop giving your heart and everything you have to the situation. Okay, when you feel that it's not right for you anymore, or it no longer serves you, it's time to move past it. That's all I have for you, Leo. Thank you.